And I love also being up on the screen, which is why I wasn't, because somebody's not here. She's on the phone right now. Seconds ago, the phone rang. She had to run and answer it because it's a client, and we're in the middle of a transaction right now with her property, and Christie felt it was better for her to be on the phone. So good morning. Happy Wednesday to you. We're excited because our friend Lynn leaves today, so we will have no time with her for 5 or 6 days.
Is that why we're excited? Because Lynn's leaving?
Yes, she's out of the room now, so she's now here. The new housekeeper is not here yet. Apparently she is now. So she was supposed to be here half an hour ago, or actually I think we're at 10, so about an hour ago. Don't know what happened. So she will be here in a moment. So please say hello, say hi. Good morning, Janet. Hello. Christie's just going now, and it's kind of like everything happens at 10 o'clock. It's you don't want it to happen, and then it does. So here we go, and she'll be here in moments. Oh my goodness, buenos dias. So yeah, I'm here. So please say hello, say hi, and I will say hi back, and I will tell you what's going on here. Right now, yesterday we received the property for Pacifica. Good morning, Glenda. And Pacifica looks amazing. It was 3 times we had to go back to that property just to make sure that it was done. I don't know why they don't go through it with a fine-tooth comb before the agents come, and it would be sure a lot easier than just having to go back and say, oh, please take care of this, go back, take care of this. Just like, come on, man, just take care of everything so that way we can just receive it and give it to the client. The client's going to be here next month after we get back from Oaxaca and Mexico City, and then we'll go from there. I don't know why she's not just saying, okay, just start here. We will come talk, and then I will come and let you know more. She's like going through everything with her. So it is a very dark day because it's dark outside and it is raining, and it rained a wall this morning. I thought Christie was outside watering the plants on full with the fire hose, I thought, but she's like, she comes in the bedroom and she's like, it's really raining outside. And so yeah, that was a big shocker. And I see there's like a bunch of people on, and I got nothing to say because without my wife here bantering, I've got nothing really to say. Morning, Sheila. Today is, we have to drive Lynn to the airport at 2 o'clock. And if the housekeeper's not done, apparently I'll be doing it. Not really excited about that because she's working as she's going to the airport, and she's got an 11-year-old daughter. And frankly, I'm okay without doing this. Good morning, Sandra. -7. -7. Is that in Red Deer? My God, where are you? The Arctic? Good morning, Marty. It's really warm here and it's raining, so it is a very cloudy day. Did go to the beach for a few seconds yesterday if you saw the video. The beach in Bucerias is stunning. I don't know who's cleaning it now, and maybe somebody here can let me know, but it is kind of crazy. Hello, Mike. Hello, David. Hello, and Janet. We haven't gotten rain in La Cruz. It really rained here this morning. But somebody's cleaning the beaches now, and I don't know who's paying for that, because they're not fixing our roads, but they're taking care of the beaches, and the beaches really do look stunning right now because it's rainy season and you never know what comes down the river, and there's all kinds of flotsam and jetsam, flotsam and jetsam, I think so, that comes along the beach, but it really looks spectacular. Good morning, Lori. She's in Meadow Lake. I don't know where Meadow Lake is. I've heard of it, but please tell me where in the world Meadow Lake is. I'm assuming Alberta. If you're at a -7, it's got to be Alberta, because that just seems to be the coldest place in the world. It was when we lived there anyways. So what's everybody up to this week? It is Hump Day. Don't know why they call it Hump Day. Hello, Mike and Sandra. She says hi too. And they're on Facebook, which is definitely different to see Facebook as kind of a thing on here. We did see Christie's mom on Facebook that one time. So we're thinking about doing a how to own in Mexico or how to buy in Mexico seminar. So please, if you're interested in that, please let us know because we'll definitely be using either live webinar or Zoom. On Zoom, we can have up to 100 people. In live webinar, up to 500 people. And on live webinar, we can actually have people join us. So the lawyers, accountants, people like that. And I think that'll be really good. Come on, honey.
Yeah, just a second. I'm just going to shut this door back up.
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to go through here real quick. Sandra says Northern Saskatchewan. Yes. Wendy says snowing here. Oh my God. I can't believe that. Terry says it's the best beach. And I did see a beach raking machine in 2018 in front of the Azul. Sheila says yes. And Marty has another rehearsal for Friday's show. Welcome, Christie.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think you're lying.
No. I was just talking about what's going on, finding out what's going on there. Sandra is in Meadow Lake, which is in northern Saskatchewan, -7.
Ooh, I know.
It's ugly.
I talked to Shay yesterday, and she said it's supposed to go down to -10 today, so I don't know if it
Where?
did. In Edmonton. Where does our daughter live?
She like camps and tours and does stuff. So don't tell me that. She doesn't have a job right now. So she just does stuff.
Don't tell people. It is currently 0 in Strathcona County, so she's not getting that cold yet. But it's going down to, like, Sunday is supposed to be -10 as the low.
Okay, I want to point out here, we got as high as 25, and then now we're at 15 now that you've come on. So apparently you're dragging us down.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Or they got bored because they didn't think I was ever coming.
Yeah, probably. So
Such an ass.
wow, I can't believe you just said that.
But it's true.
Beep,
and they all know
beep,
it.
Beep.
They
You're not in a Bud
all
Light
know
commercial. You
it.
can't do that. There's no swear jar here.
There should be.
So Christie's right now going to find out who's saying what.
My mom and Julie and Debbie. Hello, you guys.
And Mike and Sandra are on via YouTube.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know how. Does it show up on YouTube as kind of like a up? And it says John and Christie are on, or what does it do? I don't know. So I just bought 2 courses for marketing on Facebook and Google because we're going to really rank this up, rank it up, ratchet up. I don't know. We're going to make things go faster because we definitely want to increase our business this year. At the end of the year, we actually had a really, really good year.
At the end of the day, you mean?
At the end of the year.
Because we're not at the end of the year.
But we're coming up to
the end of the day, we had a really good year.
Even with COVID.
Yeah.
So it's very strange. So next year, I think we want to double this year, which is going to be a hard work, but it's going to be good.
Hard work compared to this year.
We follow your channel and it shows up as a notification on YouTube. Well, thank you, Mike. That's good
Yeah,
to know.
because my mom joined us via YouTube one day too.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
Well,
I don't know how the YouTube works. The YouTube.
Gotcha.
We were told by one of our clients that we really have to get rid of our coffee time in the history.
Well, no, she just...
Yeah, because she says that's how we can push up our listings unless we constantly keep pushing up our listings.
I think we should just push up our listings.
Who here has seen the house that's at the top of the hill? I think for $875,000, it's a steal. And I think that the buyers, if they do end up buying, will be getting a really good price for it because it's 2 houses. And if I was a condo developer, I would buy that and tear it down. Just pay for the land because you're getting around 1,200 square feet, 1,400 square feet, and put a condo up there at the top of the hill.
But I wonder if you could. There might be a reason nobody has yet.
I don't know. Well, it's dirt underneath.
Yeah.
You would have to go down
Can
very
you imagine?
far.
You'd have to go down.
Yeah,
I
as
don't
high.
know.
No, you would go down as high as
you want
the
to go
condo
up.
is. So if
Yeah.
you want to go down, if you want to build a 10-story condo, you have to go down 10 stories into the ground for support.
Janet Schilling says
She saw it. So thank you,
Oh.
Janet. Did you like it? Was it good? Was it cool how you could see down the hill? I am so amazed with that camera. I've mentioned this before because the camera does everything. Well, the supercomputer in Colorado or somewhere does all of the cool stuff. And it is cool that it put it on 6 floors. Even though I only scanned it in with 3 stories, but it scanned it in at 6 stories. It is very cool. So I think that it was very difficult. It took 2 days, probably 5 or 6 hours to scan this in, because you have to do it at a very specific time, because as soon as the sun comes out, it messes up with all of the telemetry that is in the infrared and the lasers that the camera emits, because that sun is infrared and it ruins
I just need one more thing.
my infrared. You'd think that it is a beautiful home, was great to see inside. Thank you, Lori. I'm very happy that we could do that. It's one of those properties that we really felt needed to be scanned in regardless, because if it sells, it's going to be off the market again for many, many years. And we just want people to see inside, because it really is a great, great property. The next door neighbor immediately against the property has this teeny tiny house and a dog. And it is a very strange neighbor. But unfortunately for the owners of the big house, they don't see those neighbors. They don't hear the neighbors. So it's a good place. I'm trying to think of other properties that we should scan in and do. Maybe we should do like the square or the market.
How would we do the square?
We would have to go before the sun comes up. So just immediately.
You are on your own, big guy.
Christie is not a good help, because she's like, do I have to?
I do what I have to do. I open all the doors for you.
People that can do this.
You should have people to do this.
I'm going to go put my foot in the pool. That's really a conversation we had. I mean, I may have embellished her reaction.
Maybe, just a little.
She's like, yeah, I'm going to go in the pool now.
And I didn't go in the pool. I just put my feet in the pool, just to be clear.
Yeah.
And there was nothing for me to do. I have to stay out of your way. It's not a 2-man job.
No.
It's only a 2-man job because things need to be opened up and made sure the fans are off, but the lights are on and toilet seats are down, that kind of stuff. But then after that, you have to stay out of the way. Otherwise, you're just in the way.
So you've got 4 floors on the bottom house, because you've got the parking garage and then you've got the rooftop. Then you've probably got 2 or 3 floors that take you upstairs. And then you've got another 3 floors. So my suggestion would only be to rent out one of those houses, or the workers that look after the property. They've got some nice firm butts from walking up those steps.
Right. Yeah.
Love that, Christy. See, Wendy loves that.
Lots of love.
Lots of love. Yeah. Christy really is, even when we would do the necklaces with the children, because before we moved to Mexico, we had a jewelry business where we'd make necklaces,
Hi, Cheryl.
airbrush tattoos. And Christy'd be always like, when you guys are done, give me one of every one. I will be product quality control.
I didn't wear hockey ones.
Not going to do the actual jewelry, but I will be quality control.
A little updating and it would make a good celeb hideaway. Exactly, because people don't know how to get there. And do you find the virtual tours are better than the video tours? There's 2 things with the virtual tours, because the virtual tour we can send off to everybody. The video tour is a little more specific to the person, right? Because then we can interact. With the virtual tour, it is what it is. We don't go anything extra. We don't open up cupboards or things like that. But with the video tool, the video tours, we can go
open up closets, etc.
Yeah.
And we could open up closets in the 3D tour. It just kind of messes with the data sometimes. I like the 3D tour because you can actually see the flooring. You can see the roof. You can see the wood. You can see all of that. You can zoom in, and if there were spices on the countertop, you would be able to read the label. The zoom is that good.
And good morning, Monica.
So it is, it's been magic for us. We have sold so many homes using that. I think we're up to 34 or 35 now. But
I would like to have somebody do this at Lakes Mornings, so I don't have to.
Yeah, it is something that I really do need to offload. But the thing is I have the camera. So I either need to hire somebody that just does general media, or we just need to sell the camera to somebody and pay them to go in. The thing is, though, like that model right there, that would have been an easy $2,000 job.
Yeah.
Because it is so comprehensive, and I'm not crazy about spending $2,000. Mind you, in Mexico, who knows? Maybe $1,000 to $2,000. But for me, it should have been, I should charge $5,000.
That's because we own the camera. If they owned the camera, we wouldn't, or if we owned the camera and had someone else do it, they wouldn't be getting that much money for the job.
No, that's true. That's true.
It's because we own and we pay for the monthlies and blah, blah, blah. So we would never pay anybody anywhere near that to do the scan.
Yeah. They would be being paid hourly.
No, they wouldn't be. They would be paid square meter. Because you can't pay someone hourly or it'll take them all fucking day.
Beep, beep, beep. Put the money in the Bud Light jar. Yeah, I think I would be able to say easy, 2 days, 6 hours, they would have that done. But the problem is too, when you have the scanning. Normally when I'm in the room, I do a scan in each corner and in the middle, just kind of to feel the space, but also so I can pull photos from there. If you look at that model, there's less scans there because I wanted to get the space, not necessarily the photos.
And you had to limit it because you're only allowed so many.
Yes. Yeah, 200. The max was 200.
And that's how many he did.
I went up to 200. Like that is the number. And it was funny because there were times when I kept trying, when I was going down the stairs, the sun was out at the first time. The second time, I did it without the sun, which was fast. When the sun happened, oh my gosh, it was crazy with all the infrared. So that's kind of why I deleted all the original scans. If you look, the light is different in different places. In the front bedroom on the main house, the big house, when you're out on the deck, when you go to the right, it's really bright. And when you go to the left, it's very dark because I did it on 2 days at different times and the sun was in different places. Now, when you do it without the sun being out, it is fast. It is perfect outside. As soon as that sun is out, you got to be in the shade or you're in trouble. So that's it on the Matterport camera because it is a cool thing.
Yeah, it is very cool.
The first one cost me about $8,000. The next one, I think I paid $5,000 or $6,000 for, and it was not even a problem after the second one. They released the second one 2 or 3 months after I bought the first one.
Which they swore.
They
were not releasing a new camera. Pretty sure they knew.
They knew. I kept saying, you guys are releasing a new camera. No, we're not. No, we're not. Yes, you are. But I bought it anyways. And I knew.
And my cousin David is telling us he's going to be a grandfather. And you know what? I knew that because I am friends with your daughter on Facebook.
I did not know that. That's cool.
You didn't know?
No, but being a grandfather is the coolest thing ever, unless you're a grandmother. Then I imagine that's even cooler. Because Christie, with our grandkids...
I think my mom is going crazy. Sorry to interrupt you, but my mom just said, frost overnight, flowers still not frozen though. I'm waiting until they wilt because I can't pull them up while they can still speak to me. Mom, we need to get you out of Canada. I think
you're a crazy lady. Yeah,
but congratulations, David. Being a grandparent is the best thing in the world.
So my suggestion is, Mama, it's time for you to learn about moringa and neem and bananas and tropical plants.
Yes, start reading about all that, but not bougainvilleas, Mom, because we're not putting bougainvilleas up.
We're not doing bougainvilleas. Bougainvilleas look beautiful, are stunning. The colors, differentials are amazing. They are so messy.
Yeah, they're a very messy plant. We'd have to have a gardener, and we're not going to have enough grounds by the time we're done with the pool and the casitas to need a gardener. No. So we just need no bougainvilleas.
No bougainvilleas.
Yep. So start learning, Ma.
There is a bougainvillea festival in Vallarta now. And they've done a lot of the town in the bougainvilleas downtown, and they look beautiful.
Yep. I am worried about you, Mom. Very worried about you. She hasn't posted anything else. I'm just worried about her.
Well, I think Facebook needs to shut her down forever.
I think that the fact that she is moving in with my brothers, I think that's what's making her go crazy.
You have a wonderful day too, Sheila.
Don't ever plant. I know.
Yes.
Bamboo is like a weed. We did plant bamboo once.
Yeah. What's messy about them? The leaves and the flowers continually drop.
Yeah.
And they'll go in your pool. They'll go everywhere. And in the pool, they're horrible because they just constantly eat the chlorine.
They're like paper thin. Even the leaves are very super thin. So they're very fluttery. And even if it's not near the pool, they will be in your pool.
Yeah. It is very
but they're yes,
beautiful,
people do love them. They're very thorny. Very, very thorny.
My mother around her pool had this vine that would grow up on the wall, and they would constantly be dropping leaves in the pool. So one day when they weren't here, we went to clean the pool, and Christie and I are like, let's go in the pool. And a snake comes out onto the water from that.
It's terrifying.
That was the last time Christie went into the pool.
We're in the pool, and all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, there's a snake!
That's another reason to not have plants around your pool, because you just don't know.
Exactly.
Right now, in our fig tree, we have iguanas and birds eating the figs.
Eat the figs.
And Christie really likes the figs. One of them is kind of a smaller fig, and the other one are like big figs that are very heavy. And it just sucks to see these animals eat them before you. And they only do it when they're really ripe, so they can smell something. They know birds are smart, and
David,
smart.
We do not have a pool yet. We have. It's supposed to be starting early November, but the lot is, when we bought the lot, we put it in our daughter-in-law's name because we needed to close fast, and she's Mexican, so it was able to be done in a couple of days.
The seller wanted to close fast.
Yes.
It had nothing to do with us. We had the money.
And so now we have to wait until we can do a proper closing, and we're changing it up a little bit because we want to add that lot into our existing trust, so we don't have two trust payments. So yes, it might take some time, and we may not get our pool done as fast as we want.
Yeah, because the trust is about $500 a year, $450 a year. So we can either pay two trusts or one. And I mean, it's only $450 a year, and that's US. But it's still, it adds up, right? I mean, 10 years is $4,500.
And Randy, in answer to your question, who is taking care of Lynn's animals? It's
a free for all. She's just let them go into the neighborhood. They're running through the garbage and
not quite. It is her housekeeper's niece is staying there. She is studying, and so she's doing her online school. So it's the perfect situation because she's going to have a fairly quiet house with the dogs. Nothing's ever quiet. Randy, those dogs quite well. But yeah. And I can say all this stuff because Lynn's not on Facebook right now. So we can pick on Lynn as much as we want.
It's fun to pick on Lynn.
It's more fun when she's here, though.
No.
Well, that's because you're scared of her. I'm not.
I'm not scared of her. I'm scared of you. But
you should be. See, look, they saw me back.
Who?
All the people.
What people?
Those people.
So yeah, Lynn has a Great Dane in a pit bull.
And there's 6 on here.
Both of them are quite huge.
Yes.
The Great Dane is
Dane's like a horse.
And the Dane is a puppy. And it thinks it's like a Chihuahua, which is really sucky.
Well,
and then it slobbers, and then it's like...
Danes are
like
lap dogs.
So
they think they are.
It showers spit.
Yeah. But Danes think they're lap dogs. So you sit down, and he wants to put his butt on your lap. And we're like... His feet are all 4 feet are still touching the ground, though.
Yeah, not a fan. But
he's cute.
I do love her. Yeah, that's the problem with Lynn. Is everybody loves her, and that's the problem.
It's the problem. No, Lynn's awesome. She's a good friend. We're going to Mexico City and Oaxaca with her, so we are.
And her daughter.
And of course, her daughter, yeah. So they're going to Arizona, which I'm quite jealous. I would love to do a little mini shopping spree in Arizona.
We can go. You just say when.
Okay, let's go.
My God.
Lynn leaves at 2.
You think we're trapped here with the COVID? I haven't hardly mentioned the COVID. I just mentioned the COVID.
Don't do it again.
I'm so
I will punch
angry
you.
now. Ow.
No, we are not going to Arizona. We have a meeting on Monday. We're not going to Arizona.
Yep. What's the meeting on Monday?
Clients.
Huh. I'm told things at the last minute.
It is Wednesday. It's not the last minute.
It is for me. 'Cause I won't remember until Sunday evening. that you said
Exactly.
this now. Yeah.
Well,
I really do need. I've got a schedule, but I don't really use it.
Tlacomulco.
Patricia. We love Tlacomulco. That is where La Fuente. La Fuente has a church there, and we've been there, and it's a beautiful place.
Mm-hmm.
COVID jar.
Jar.
Marty, not funny.
So, do we know where Marty's playing on Friday?
No, where are you playing on Friday, Marty?
Because if he's
Maybe wait until after the election. Right now would be awesome. Mind you, yeah, because in Phoenix, is there much going on in Phoenix for BLM and Antifa? Yeah, I don't know. All right. Well, the thing with Phoenix, though, in the old days, the prices used to be great. Then they raised the minimum wage to $15 an hour. Now prices not so good. And that is the problem. Now you're getting rid of your advantage when everybody makes $15 an hour because all the rents go up. Everything goes up. It's funny that they think that there's this race to catch up, but the prices just keep going up.
And hello, Esther. How are you?
Yeah. Well, she's which Esther?
Nana. Oh, right.
Banana.
Nana Banana.
Oh, yeah.
Anna Banana.
Anna
Banana.
Yeah. Nana Banana. I don't know.
Esther Andruco.
Oh, hello, Esther.
From Alberta, I think.
Or is it the
Are
other
you
Esther?
in Alberta or are you in BC?
Yes. Yeah, we have two Esther friends, and they're about the same age, and lovely ladies. One's American, one's Canadian.
And your mom is watching. Hello, Judy.
Hello, Mother. We've talked about the snake coming out of the vines in your pool that came to meet Christie because she likes snakes and spiders and things like that.
Yeah, no.
What do you hate more, spiders or scorpions or cockroaches?
Cilantro.
But you can't remember to tell the waiter that.
I'm not that scared of bugs. I don't like them, obviously, but they don't freak me out.
Yeah.
I will kill them if John's not here.
A spider, though, at nighttime.
Well, yeah. One day we came home from something. I don't remember where we were. And there was this big spider that ran into our room. John's like, get a shoe, get a shoe. Well, by the time I got the shoe, it had gone in behind the big cabinet. And I'm like, you're not leaving it there.
I was going to.
Big,
they live
huge
there.
black cabinet. Yeah, they live there. So, yeah, we made sure it died that night. And then there was a scorpion by my bed.
Because we don't poison, there can be bugs. I mean, we don't have a tremendous amount of bugs here.
Very
we really
seldom.
Don't.
I think that's the only scorpion we've seen in 2 years, even with all the building and stuff that has been going on. Bugs used to freak me out, Wendy, but once you live here for a while, if they freak you out, you're always freaked out. Trust me, I have friends that are freaked out by bugs. And
well, Patricia and Joanne, if you guys know them, are the first people we met when we moved to Mexico. So we go to their house, and there was ants all over the counter. And Patricia says, well, this is the jungle, and this is the place where they live. So we're actually living in their place. It really was a good mind thing for me because before that, I wasn't a fan of bugs. I mean, they didn't
still
scare
not
me.
a fan of bugs.
Yeah, I know, but they really don't bother me. When we used to live by the water, this is many years ago, we lived there for 9 years. I remember waking up at probably 3 o'clock in the morning one night, and I'm on my side, and I just open my eyes, and I see this honking big spider. And I'm not kidding you. It's like this big, crawling slowly up the wall. And I remember thinking, I'm going to go back to sleep now and let it live in its world. So, because for me...
I could have killed him the next morning when he told me about that.
For me, I want to do a story someday or a movie about our trip to Mexico. And I want to do this spot where they spray bug spray under the bed. And it's a raised bed. They spray the bug bed. And then you hear boom, 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 boom. But nobody looks. But you hear the thuds because big spiders.
Yes. Now, I'm going to respond to my mother. Scorpion. Yes, Mom, there was a scorpion. It's the only one we've seen in 2 years. We have not seen another one. So there will not be any when you get here. And to Sandra, a big edible bug show. It was actually the Agave Fest, which is why we're going to Mexico City next week. It's next week already.
They do have edible bugs there. And yes, I eat the bugs.
I don't eat them.
Yeah, because you're weird.
Who thinks I'm weird because I don't eat the bugs versus him being weird because he does. Let's do a poll.
So here we go. Wendy says, yes, lived in Kamloops and got a little bit used to fishing giant spiders out of the pool and seeing cats running across the yard with snakes in their mouths.
Mm-hmm.
There is something about cats that really is a good thing to own because they do kill stuff. I've never been a fan of cats. We had the one cat that Bailey raised, and that cat was really cool because the cat would come home. Bailey
spray under the bed, please. I'll leave that for you, Mom.
Bailey had not had any puppies at the time, and this little kitten we had caught in this field because it was meowing, and it was stupid. I went back there, and little kittens are like wild, and it cut me up really bad.
Yeah.
And I wanted to kill the cat, but part of me is kind of like, well, let's let it live. And the cat came home, and immediately Bailey became its mother.
Mm-hmm.
She
was so cool.
feeding on Bailey. Bailey, after a week, started to give milk, and this cat started to suck the milk and was growing bigger from Bailey.
He's weird, see?
And
Sandra's the first one to respond, but she's right.
We had the
speaks
cat.
for everybody.
We had the cat for about a year, and the cat would come home at night after it would go out and do cat things during the day, and her and Bailey's heads would touch every single night the cat came home. It was charming and adorable how they loved each other, and it would ended up being a neighbor shot the cat. Because
We're not sure for sure who it is, but we have a pretty good idea. Not in this neighborhood, but in our other one.
in the last neighborhood. But yeah, so it came home to die. Its belly was overextended. It was terrible, but
It was very sad.
it was very sad. But it was a love story, though. I mean, like a cat and a
And
dog.
Mom, we
love
will
story.
make sure there's no scorpions under your bed. I promise.
I can't promise. Oh,
Oops.
bugs, yuck from Sandra. Sandra, he's weird. Come on.
It was amazing how the dog nursed the kitten. Yeah, you saw it too, didn't you, Mom, when you were here?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Me either, but bring Shelly's cat down this year. Cool. Yeah. Not a fan of cats. Cats, I think, for me, really are an allergy that I'm not a fan of. And same as this dog. This dog is crazy. I mean, I love Bailey, but it's just...
John's allergic to her. She likes being inside, being close to us.
Christie loves the dog being in the house, does not love me being in the house.
Well, if you knew him. Monica said, shot the cat. Yes, with a BB gun in its poor little belly.
It's very sad. So, yeah, it was a very, very
No
sad.
bug eating. No, it's gross.
Yeah, I did. The bugs here...
Oaxaca, they love bugs too.
Oh, the grasshoppers.
Chapulines.
I will eat me some grasshoppers
And he can
in
have
Oaxaca.
as many as he wants.
We're also going to Pujol, whatever.
Pujol.
Pujol.
We'll call it Pujol.
In Mexico City, which is the #1 restaurant in Mexico. Tickets reserved, not cheap. But we are going there, and he serves bugs. He serves, it's called Mexican caviar, which is the agave plant, which is where they get tequila from. These white maggoty things, and they cook them up. And
Well,
it's
what kind of
Mexican
dog do
caviar.
you have, David? I didn't know you had a big dog.
Yeah, 165-pound dog is a big dog.
That's a big dog. Is it like a mastiff?
Yeah.
The neighbor's 2 cats kept our acreage free of mice all these years. Yeah, you know what? And that's true.
They're nice.
That is the only reason I'd have cats, but then they always want to come in the house. So, because when we had the cats, or the cat, well, we also had chickens and
chickens
all
are good.
that. They do that too.
Chickens are good, but chickens eat little mice, but not rats. So you see them get a mouse. They were fast, the chickens.
Oh, yeah.
And then by the time they were done with the mouse, it was just like this little flat thing of fur.
Well,
And they
hello,
ate
Karen.
it.
How are you?
So rats, yeah. When you have animal feed, you have rats. I'm sorry. It was very sad. And the dogs would get them.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I think the worst thing, though, was finding a rat's nest the day or two before we went to Canada for 3 months. And the rats moved into the house. And the people who looked after the house didn't know how to get rid of them. I walked in 30 seconds, knew exactly where the rats were.
Mm-hmm.
Found them, got rid of them. Bothered me. Man, it bothered me.
It's okay. Let it go. That was years ago.
It was.
Why are there so many other good things? Yeah, there are a lot of other good things to eat. Why would you want to eat bugs? I agree, Randy. I agree.
I think in Mexico, it's a lot like China. that, when you don't have food, you find food that you can eat. And then it's just kind of like, hey, this is not bad.
Hey, Gord.
Hey, Gord. Don't know.
Is Gord and Leanne watching somewhere that you see?
I don't know. No. Marty said, hey, Gord.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So is
Oh.
Gord and Leanne watching and he's saying hi to them? Because I don't see them.
I don't know. And it's Leandra.
No, honey.
Oh, it's a
he
different-
doesn't know Gord and Leandra. He knows Gord and Leanne.
Oh, okay. Man, oh, man. We have so many friends in our life. That's the thing with if we had just stayed in Sylvan Lake, our sphere of influence would be very small. But since we moved to Mexico,
Oh, we've met people from all over the
all
world.
over the world,
Yeah.
every race, creed, political stripe. But it is funny with political stripe because it's only the lefties that kind of get rid of me.
No politics.
They're
No politics. Stop.
I'm the most
Stop.
tolerant person in the world, and I love everybody except you.
Punch him.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Great.
Great.
Oh, yeah. Those
don't
are
know that dog.
beautiful. Yeah, they're big, furry, hairy
Oh.
dogs.
I don't know that dog.
All right.
Well,
We're going to say goodbye. We
Yes.
have bored you long enough this morning. Thank
Yes.
you for joining us.
Thank you. Oh, and we will be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Right?
We are every day.
Yeah, but we want to tell them now.
Oh, okay.
So that way people can, if you want to show people.
So you can plan
you
your
can-
day around us.
You can bore your friends, share our stuff.
That's right.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We really do love and appreciate you. And this is the only talking we do all day. So.
Get the political jar. I know. Hasta mañana. See
Hasta
you
mañana.
guys.
Bye.